I've got a new driver, but it's one that I shouldn't really be using. Let's play a few holes, let's find out what I mean by that. Here on the 14th hole at Warrington, I'm actually going to hit my current driver off here. I'm also going to use my GC2 and give you a little bit of baseline data which will come in handy later on in the video. So 14th hole here. My driver currently, before I've switched to my new one, is a TSI 3 9 degree with a Mitsubishi TX Tensai shaft in it. But what if I change to? Let's give this a rip, find out. Nice. So just for data's sake, that ball speed is 162 miles an hour and it's carried 276 and is only offline by 1.8 yards to the left. Just going to hit two more just so we get an idea of what we're looking at baseline with this driver. 161 ball speed, 274 yards carry, 1.3 yards offline, so pretty straight again, pretty decent, and pretty standard, I would say there. Normally a little bit longer, we are into the wind ever so slightly today, and it is early in the morning, so I'm not fully warmed up yet, but let's hit one last one here. Oh, that was a bad drive. We can totally discount that one. 160 for 265. That was more human error. But let's go down, play this hole. I'm going to talk to you about my new driver. Not a bad drive there with the Titleist, but I'm going to hit this one into the green. Then we're going to go and take a look at my new driver. 100 yards, little 50 degree, 3/4 one. Little held off pitch. Let's see if we can get it close. A little bit long, but not bad. Let's go and take a look at that new driver. So here it is, the new driver, Callaway Epic Speed. You would think it's pretty bog standard, but I'll tell you why in a second, why I potentially shouldn't be using it. Let me just rip one away for you though. And that will do nicely, drawing a shot that I generally don't hit down the fairway. Now, if I just wander over and grab my other driver out of my bag, just to give you a comparison here, the reason why I shouldn't potentially be using this driver is that it is a long drive driver. So as we put these down here, my Titleist driver that I've been using for a while, absolutely love it, is 45 inches long. My Callaway driver, as we put it up now, as we can see there, has got 2 extra inches, so it's 47 inches long, this driver. Now, the reason why I say I shouldn't be using this is that it should technically be harder for me to find the middle of the driver. Now, I've got a couple of different shafts for this as I've been trying them out and testing them, and it was for a different video I wanted to do, which will be coming a little bit later, so stay tuned for that one. But theoretically, like I say, I shouldn't be able to find the middle as easy as I should do. I'm going to hit one more, then we're going to head over onto the 15th tee and do a little bit of a comparison and show you why it's gone in the bag. Why have I chose this driver? And it sort of goes against everything I say on the channel about getting fitted and everything like that, because I haven't actually been fitted for the Callaway driver as well. I was fitted for my Titleist driver, but what I've found is that I'm longer, I'm straighter, and I'm getting a more centered strike. So to put that to the test, we're going to hit 3 balls with each driver now. I'm going to give each one a little spray on the face here, just so we can see where the strike location is, and also I'm going to give you that GC2 data as well, just to show what's happening, because theoretically with a longer club I shouldn't be able to find the middle as easy, but I'm tending to do it. And also with this club, because it is a little bit longer, it's actually making me want to swing a little bit more on the inside and out and to the up. So when I'm trying to draw my driver a little bit more, this is really ticking the boxes. So like I say, it goes against that premise of I shouldn't be able to get it out the middle, but I am doing. And also I've not been fit for it, but it's working a treat. I've had it in now for about 10 days and I'm absolutely loving it. So we're going to go 3 balls with the TSI 3. I'll call out the numbers for us and then we'll have an average, and then I'm going to go 3 balls with the Epic and show you the difference of these. We'll get shot traces as well so you can see the actual flight of the golf ball. TSI 3, let's go. So I'm using Pro V1 for all the test here, and like I say, my GC2 to get my data. My TSI 3, 276 was the average carry before at 162 ball speed. Let's see if it's similar. Generally, my miss was a little bit more heeled with this one. And that is a pretty solid start. It's 260, but I thought it was okay. 155 ball speed, but as we can see here, it's a little heel-sided, my strike already. Little fade. Again, a little bit heely. I mean, when I say heely, I'm being marginal. 268, 155, so ball speed again, 155, 168, 268. Just a little bit more centered. Okay, and one final one with my TSI 3. And don't get me wrong, I still love this driver. I definitely think I've been very straight with it. Even that last one was 0.6 right, but I have found I do generally carve it a little bit more in terms of my left to rightness. Okay, not bad though. 269 at 159 ball speed, and again, my strike being a little bit more, again, heel orientated. Not too bad, sort of sitting in this heel patch here, which to be fair, when I was fit for it, we got the weight a little bit more heel side to make the sweet spot a little bit more there. But if I go over to the Callaway now, also because of the longer shaft, I get a wider arc, and I also then start to gain more club head speed without actually attempting to really give it any more. So what we should see here now, and what I've been finding, is that as we saw there, my ball speed was hovering around 158, average carry 269. We had those 276s before, felt that I hit those a little bit better. But with this Callaway, I've been averaging round about 295 carry and about 172 ball speed without really having to try to go any harder at it. So 3 golf balls now with the Callaway, again using the Pro V1 and my GC2 to get the data. Longer shaft, so it's 47 inches, 2 extra inches on this one. A little bit of adjustment there, so 269, 167 ball speed, so I've jumped up dramatically with the ball speed, out of the centre but out of the bottom. So even on a miss hit, I've got more out of it. It's not gone as short, it's gone pretty much the same distance, but I've got a better ball speed because I'll be generating more club head speed. Now, my GC2 doesn't read club head speed, but I would say that when I've been on the flight scope at work, I'm starting to get up to around about 118, 120 as an average now. So, same shot again. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of it. So changing setup slightly because it's a little bit longer, I'm a little bit further away. And that one there, even when it was a poor hit, just as a note, was only 2 yards right. But good setup, inside and right. And that's the one that I was looking for. Okay, so ball speed there, 169 for a 286 yard carry. So straight away, there's 10 yards on the best one that I hit. And I don't even feel yet that I've given it everything. I've had that bottom one, and again, look where the strike is, right out of the meat. Like I say, it was something that when I was testing this club out, I'm not meant to hit it out of the middle. I'm meant to be a bit more erratic because of the length of the shaft, but it just seems to work for me. The weight of it, the balance of the shaft, the head, everything feels great. Let's go one more. Okay, beauty there. 171 ball speed for a 296 yard carry. Little bit of a draw on it as we will see from the shot tracer, but again, more towards, if anything, slightly towed. So when I've been having those horrible heely squirty ones, I find that I drop a lot of distance as well. Now, slightly longer shaft, 2 inches extra. My club head speed's going up, my ball speed's jumping up dramatically, and we're seeing big gains in there. 296 that last carry. So if you think 269, I've almost got 30 yards on it from a club that I've not been fitted for, which I theoretically shouldn't be hitting as well, but it just works. So sometimes it might be that you don't need to go and get fitted, but I would always suggest that you do. So I just wanted to showcase off my driver there a little bit, talk you through why it's a strange thing for it to go into my bag. Like I say, longer shouldn't work for me, but everything is working. Do stay tuned though, I've got another video coming with some different people involved to actually showcase the difference between long and short shafts and see if they do have any impact on how consistent you will be. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you have. I'll see you in your next video.